Big homie, how you doing, man?
I can't complain, homie. Big ups to you though. What's good, man?
Hey, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure that I'm graced the mic with you, man. Just chilling, man.
Always, always. I was having some difficulties. I usually try to go live on the computer or the laptop. I don't have the
hmm
computer no more. Now I got the laptop. So now I'm on the mobile, and I'm praying that my mobile don't run out of juice. If it do, I'm gonna have to put a hard line and put it in the wall so we can keep this thing going. But
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
gonna ask you the first thing I'm gonna ask you is what do you want to talk about tonight, boss? And we run it
Uh,
like this.
um, it's a lot of it's so many ways we could go, so many directions we could take it.
Let's
But to
talk
be honest,
about what we just talked about. We was on the phone,
uh,
with the
oh
coming
man,
coming out of the
that
back.
I think you know what I think that's the most real prevalent thing to talk about right now, realistically, man.
Do you think that's really bothering people's respiratory?
It's bothering mine, of course. It's bothering hell yeah, it's bothering my kids. It's bothering everybody shit, man. It's to the point now, I really gotta pop an allergy pill, an allergy relief, little small little pill just to get going. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to get the little congestion and shit out.
You know what? I'm gonna say about a year ago, 2 years most. I've
hmm
noticed things going on in the natural environment, like by your rivers, even in the wildlife, animals acting different. Listen,
Yeah.
in the water, bruh. I jab you not. There was dead fish floating. Listen, long as I've been living, I used to go fishing with my dad. I'd never see a dead fish just floating in the water. Let somebody caught it, killed it, and threw it back, and it's gonna float. But I'm talking about a number just laying in the
Just
water,
floating, yeah.
floating, just like. And there's no signs posted. Don't go near the water. No, not even a game commissioner coming by because this is a little park and it's a swimming pool by. So it was like a man-made pond, but you could fish in it, but none of the environmentalists was there to see that this was going on. It was almost like this was normal to people
hmm
seeing it. It was okay, a fish dead in the water, whatever. But when I seen it, it was like 4, 5. Then look over there, 6. It's a dead frog there.
hmm
Okay, now come on, now what's going on here? So I noticed that there was something in the environment, that was causing it. Wasn't sure if the air caused that, but whatever's in the air is in the water now. Guess who's drinking the water? We are.
Yeah, it's bad, man. The thing about it is, it's like the boy who cried wolf, though. It's almost to the point where if you say something, you sound crazy saying it. And then it's clear as day to see it with your own eyes, like what's going on with I call it tic tac toe. The chemtrails, the contrails, whatever you want to call it. Because
I
that's
can't
not a
see, Betty. I don't know if you can see the comments. I can't, but I'm looking at the comments. I can.
yeah,
I'm looking at another device now. The device,
yeah. I can
Michael
see the comments.
Michael Cito said, "What's up, Trey? What's up, big
Yep,
homie?
yep,
Schrodinger's gat. What's up, boss man? He's speaking,
yep.
man.
Gat, yep. Big gat up in the house for real, for real.
So you can see them comments.
Yeah, I can see it live in the flesh. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna have to go on this device and look at all the comments because I don't want nobody to think that I'm ignoring them because you can see them and I can't, bruh.
Yeah, you
So
can. Yeah.
tell me about some things that you seen where you at that you noticed wasn't normal, and then you said, "Well, you pick up, you're like, whoa, something ain't right here."
Well, I garden, right? Boom, boom. This is last summer. I garden, and they start spraying and spraying and spraying. Spraying all the stuff in this stuff, and there was these parasite worms that was in my potatoes that came out of potatoes, which I know potatoes do get worms, but it wasn't a potato worm, type thing. It was some weird ass parasite looking thing. So I just realistically, man, that type of stuff and just the breathing aspect, man. That's the main thing.
Sam Ellison, hey, sweetness, how you doing tonight? I'm in here with Big Day. We chopping it up. One of my longtime
hmm
homies. We go way back. Like I
hmm
follow him, he follow me. So it's not even a YouTuber support with Big Day. Like this is like a brother from another. That's all I
Yeah,
can.
for sure.
And
For
he got a
sure.
lot of knowledge with him, and I love it when people like me and him get together, which we don't do it like we should, and speak on what need to be spoke on. So I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just looking at all these comments. I love all of y'all just tapping in here, and I'm gonna let
Yeah,
Beta.
for sure.
Sorry about that. Go ahead, bro. I had to.
Nah, nah, you're good. You're good. I was just thinking like the breathing aspect of it is the most thing that you can notice, man. And there's people dropping like flies. See, look, a couple years back, it was the thing that was making people drop. You know, the sickness that was making people drop. Which I'm not saying that nothing bad about that because that was what it was. Rest in peace to all those millions of people. You know, but at the same time, they're not talking about that no more. But now there's these other mysterious viruses that they keep talking about and popping up, and stuff keeps happening. But people are not looking up in the sky and seeing aerosol spray coming down. You know,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
and that's the scary part about it. And then when you talk to people about this type of stuff, you could look it up on the you could look it up for yourself and see what they're doing with it. They say they're doing things like trying to block the sun because the Earth's getting too hot. And they say they put the metals in the atmosphere to block off some sun rays because I guess the metal, according to their theories, the metal would block off. And see, who's the conspiracy theorist now? Because according to their theories, the metal in the aerosol spray, blocks off some of the sun rays. Which would reduce some of the heat, reduce some of the heat on the planet Earth. So I don't believe that. Listen to this. Forget what I believe. Forget what I believe. Forget what I believe. I'm sorry, y'all. With them saying the world's been overheating and the global warming, didn't a bunch of people just have one of the worst ice storms? The northeast of America just went through one of the worst ice storms or snowstorms that it been through in a long time. Ain't that
Hey,
right?
Brittany. Hey, Diaz. You're right, bro. You're absolutely right. And Beta, feel free to talk to the people in the chat too.
Oh, for sure. I ain't ignoring nobody. I never do that because you know what? Without the people, we just talking to each other, and that's cool too. That's a good conversation too. But yeah, the people are definitely included, man. So let's see what Gat said. If you hold on, if so, that's a hammerhead flatworm. They kill our earthworms. It wasn't one of them hammerhead flatworms. I know what you're talking about. Those are cool as hell. You know what? I discovered the hammerhead flatworms probably back in 2015 or something like that when I was living in Charlotte. I seen one and it looked like a hammerhead shark, but it was a worm. It was the coolest shit and the creepiest thing you'll ever see in your life. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't one of those. My videos, the videos on my channel, it's like a see-through white parasite looking worm. But it said you have to root them out, and I advise you to burn them. Yep, cutting the one's problem. Hold on, cutting them turns one problem into two. Facts, facts. That's those new animals don't die. Diaz, what's up? What's up, Diaz in the building, man? Michael Saucedo preaching Cali, all the way from Cali, man. Thanks for the support, for real, for real.
Schrodinger said he'll check it out later.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's on there. The potato video. We got a bunch of videos, man. Me and Trey Five got so much content for people, man. You already know you can't go wrong with the Big Betty at Trey Five channels, man.
Um, Now back on them trails, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people, and it makes me mad. I mean, but then again, to each his own. Believe what you want. But I had told somebody, I said, listen, if if it is that somebody told me if you can't do nothing about it, why y'all speaking about it?
Okay, boom.
People need to be aware, bro,
Yeah.
of what is going on. I know we can't reach up, snatch one out the sky, stop it from flying and spraying it. Because I did say one thing. I will say this: those are not people flying them planes, spraying at them, bruh. Them is remote controlled.
It got to be. It got to be because that shit's high as hell, boy.
Not only that, that man or that woman, if they were flying that, they can't have a family.
Oh no,
They
they're
can't have
evil.
a
They're
family.
evil. Yeah, they're evil.
You wouldn't spray that on your children,
Yeah,
man.
unless I'm a but listen though, but listen. people's jobs. The sim positions that people play have tricked them out of damn reality, man. You got to realize playing
Public
Sims.
against the machine, love you. Salute, respect to
Look,
you too.
look. Imagine playing Sims, aka working a job, right? That's playing Sims because we're human beings. We don't have to just per se devote our lives to one thing for money. You know what I'm saying? It's way more than one way to get money, and I'm not against jobs either. You know, because I work. But what I'm saying is that's the sim position. You're simulating a fake. You're playing a role. You have to get trained for the role. You have to get prepared for the job and all that shit. So what I'm saying is, once you've been trained to do a job and you really believe that you're reducing the world's heat, if a motherfucker told you you're reducing the world's heat, hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it. Look, they got them nodding at each other when they fly past each other because they definitely flying past each other like, all right, bro, I see you. Hit it.
No, and then putting the extra, like, yup, yeah.
Boy, they hitting it. They hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's so crazy where I'm at, bro. They put it right in front of the sun. Like they put it in front of the sun. They hit it.
You know what? You want to know what's crazy? How can I say this? Um, wow, I'm not at loss for words with this. I'm just trying to figure
Look,
out
look,
how.
them people. Look, them people are so scared. They're so scared of the sun. Why are these people scared of the sun?
Bro,
Why?
what's your take on the sun right now? Do you believe there's more than one light source up there?
No, it's not even about light sources because the sun is always our life source from the beginning of this time. You know, our life. The sun's been our life source. Without the sun, we don't get photosynthesis, plants, nothing. We don't get shit. You know, and without the moon, shit wouldn't pull the gravity. So it's all a cycle. So you know what I'm saying? But what I say about the sun, these motherfuckers, whoever's in power is scared of it. And I do say I've watched the flares come off the sun for the last few years, these real big flares. And I've seen people cover it. Even
Yeah,
I seen even Gina's covered it. You know, Gina Marie's covered some of the flares and stuff. But I've seen plenty of those solar flare videos where it's something going in it, some things times going out of it. You know, so I'm thinking it's more like a place that you can go, you know, maybe not in the physical form, maybe not, however, I don't understand it because it's not for me to understand, but it's
that's what.
probably a it's probably a place, because I've seen shit going in and out of it. But long story short is they're scared of it because they're blocking us from it,
Blocking
and
it
I
out.
yeah, and I'm gonna be real. In the summertime, for all the people out here watching, in the summertime, I absorb the sun. See, I live on the ocean. I go to the beach. I want to get black in the summertime. I want to get dark and dark and dark. It gives me power to absorb the sunlight, and it does for everybody.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like,
Everybody.
look, listen, we sheltered here on the East Coast, and we cooped up in the winter like a bear hibernating. Listen, you know, when winter is here, we indoors.
Hmm.
Our skin tone it changed.
You
We
get
get
lighter.
lighter. I'm happy with all my skin tones that I get,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
once winter comes, my skin it gets your hands shrivel up. In the summer when that sun hits you, you get your full potential. You
Yeah,
understand?
it, it's
And in the winter, I mean, now it's a mind thing with me. I can muscle through any season, but I will take my summer over winter any day. That winter, that winter energy, there is none. That
well, it's
when they block that out, the depression is set in when they block out the sun. Have you ever been in your indoors for a week straight, bro? Nothing but pure cloud coverage. All right. Then one day you go outside and that sun just peeking out, and you just step out on the porch and you
I
just got
mean,
to stay out there. And then when it hits you, you get a charge.
it's even like the animals, man. The freaking frogs will hibernate under the dirt and in the frozen dirt for months and months and months, and literally be frozen. And the only thing that operates in their body be their heartbeat. And then when the sun comes out, something instinctively tells them to come up out of it. So we all need the sun. It's photosynthesis. You know what I'm saying? But my whole part of it is with whatever's going on with the sun, because we all seen the 2, 3 suns in the sky too. I've been seeing those too. I got footage on my channel about that too. And I don't know if those are suns though per se. I'm thinking more like some type of ship, some type of craft, some type of something. Now I know planets can align and shit like that, and you might could see something align, but this shit what we're seeing is not no planet stuff. It's like something else, you know?
Did you see the two things that everybody was talking about that was up in the sky looked like two flashlights?
When recently? Cause I seen them
Yep.
last night. They've been up there.
Well, I don't know if y'all seeing the same thing. It was up. It was like a week ago. It
Okay,
was
okay.
one bigger than the other one. They called it
Oh yeah, yeah. I did. It was one on top of the other, right? I
what,
seen those.
what do you get out of that?
Well, they were saying those were certain planets. They were saying, right? That's what they said.
Now, say now I ain't trying to cut you off. Now, listen to what you, I was waiting
No,
on you. I was waiting on you to say that. Now
you
you
gotta
telling
say
me,
that
wait, now you telling me these is not you, but they telling us there was two planets, right? As long as I've been living on this so-called planet Earth, Matrix, whatever we in, you telling me now I'm seeing two planets. So in other words, you telling me Earth move, we moving through the galaxy.
or we're
That's the
not in
only way we're gonna
orbit.
be able to see that.
Yeah, or we're not in orbit.
We gotta be moving.
Yeah, we gotta be
Not
out of orbit.
not the circle like y'all said. We
Yeah,
gotta be moving.
yeah. Now I'll say
Did you ever notice that every time we see something, they got to come up with an excuse to what it is, so we don't spread out the information that people really
hey,
need.
yeah, I do. But I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Jupiter.
I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you a deep question. Do you think the world's even spinning?
Let me tell you something, man.
Or,
Look, and
or hold
look.
on, hold on.
I,
Or is shit around us spinning?
look, I like that. I like how you put that. My answer to is the Earth spinning? Listen, no.
Exactly.
Do yourself a favor, and I say this all the time to anybody to come around me. Spin around in your living
Get
room
dizzy.
and
Get
stop,
dizzy.
and then stop. You dizzy.
Yeah. Look,
The Earth is
look.
spinning. It's just spinning so fast you can't feel it.
Bruh,
Really?
they're saying we're spinning at 2-something thousand miles per hour. Motherfucker, if we was spinning that fast, we would been done goddamn flew. Matter of fact, we'd be shorter and low to the earth because centrifugal force would be squeezing everything in. It would not be able to build buildings on top of each other. You would not be able to do none of this shit motherfuckers do if we was goddamn look, if you drop a rock in the ocean right now, it's gonna make a wave. If you drop a boulder on the land, you could create a shock wave. If you blow up a bomb under earth, you can make a vibration. But if you spin 2,000 miles an hour, you can't feel it at all. There's no logic in this shit, man.
No, we are not spinning. No, we are not spinning.
And I
Listen,
love
and look. And I know we going off of what we said we was gonna talk about, but since you speaking on planet Earth,
this is where we live, you know. That
bruh, look, they said the core of Earth stopped spinning. They got a
no,
movie
look,
out called the core. Who do
look, they
you
said it.
who do you know? Who do you
Look,
know that been to
look,
the center of the Earth to tell me the
hey,
Earth stopped
I
spinning?
was about to say something. Let me say something though too. Let me say something though. Let me say something. They said it's going in reverse now. The core. They said the core is spinning in reverse. But you know what that means? That means they're down there. That's all that means. These motherfuckers are down there. So look, you seen back in 2016, 2018, all them years, all those what the semi trucks, Kmart, Walmart, this Mart, that Mart, CVS, this and that. It was hundreds of tankers of semi trucks driving in those underground bunkers.
And they go for miles, bro. They go for
Bro,
miles.
the
Underground cities. I told people a long time ago they real. When y'all be thinking them city workers is out there fixing the roads, fixing the what did Biden say are infrastructures. And then
yeah.
that bridge that collapsed here in Pittsburgh was an excuse for them to start their their process.
Look,
Bruh, they are down
exactly.
there. They look, bruh, elevator shafts, all of that to access to get to where they're going, bro. That's real. You'll never see it. I'll never see it. You 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all underground fixing the sewers.
Look, and they also blew that bridge up to get permission to do the Green New Deal because look, you got to understand Pennsylvania. You live there, and I'm just an American who knows America and geography. Pennsylvania is a state that is not up to speed technologically as most of the other states are. So guess what? They want to get niggas out of the old way into the new way. So if you destroy all the shit, make people feel unstable, then you can come in with your new technologies and shit. You know what I mean? I can't see the comments. Let me see what the comments talking about.
Cindy said hello.
Oh, let me.
Schrodinger's cat said way ahead of your DI said y'all hit that like. Oh, she said y'all hit that like button. Bruh, listen, 3 o'clock in the morning, what you think they out there doing?
Shit, I be up. I be up every night.
Listen, now look, now let me tweak it up a little bit. They got surveillance. Now y'all talk about the eye in the sky. You ever see the movie Eagle Eye?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They got
That's a good
they got
comment about.
cameras.
Uh huh.
They got cameras in every intersection.
Yeah,
To monitor car accidents. Okay, that's one. They got
yeah.
voice boxes. When you go to push that walk across the street button, there's a voice box there. That's to listen in to y'all. All right, that's just one. But those cameras that's on these intersections is for something yet that's coming. I'm not even saying
No, that's for real.
checkpoints, who coming and going. Everything that we
All
brother,
that.
we our freedom is gone.
Look, it
We have
is,
no
man.
privacy. That's
It
gone.
is. Look, the only way. There, I'm gonna be real. You can't run worldwide and get no freedom either because worldwide they're dismantling everything with weather. So it's like no matter where you at, if you're not with the shits, they're gonna weather you out, and the big bad wolf's gonna big blow, huff, puff, and blow you out. I subscribe to this channel called Chave Weather or something like that. It's a weather channel where they just show all the daily uh disasters that happen with weather and shit. I've been watching for the last few years of just towns and cities in these rural countries just getting flooded and washed out, man. Just and people looking at these towns getting uncovered and this and that. These new towns that getting flooded and washed out, those are the towns that are new ruins. Like people don't realize people that's why I tell people stop waiting for negative things like end of days and all this crazy stuff because people's days are ending all around the world every day.
All around the world every day. Well, they hitting the reset button, right?
Of course, of
They
course.
hitting that. We done picked up on some things, and enough is enough. They can't. How they gonna run this if we already know what's going on?
Well,
Now we hitting the reset, and we're gonna start this thing all over, but we're gonna do it different this time. You
yeah,
understand?
for sure, for
But
sure.
we in the way. We in the way.
Yeah, we're the last Mohicans. Like I'm gonna be real, man. People are thinking, oh, there's no robot technology and all this and that. As soon as they get ready, your ass, the robots are coming to take over. They're not gonna bring them out until we gone. The
Did you
robots are.
see did you see that movie? What is it called? With the little girl, what is it? Megan? Is it Megan? Did you see Megan? So the mother bought her daughter.
Uh-uh.
Uh, uh,
Uh-uh.
she didn't buy her nothing. I think she made this doll. She worked for a company that made androids. Brought the doll home. It's like a little
You
maybe
talking like a Chucky
13,
style movie?
but on a higher level with Chucky.
Okay, okay,
Look like
okay.
straight human. She was probably 13 years old, close to the age of her daughter, and then daughter was bruh. This was they brought the android is coming to the home soon. But
I
here's the
mean,
scary part. A
he's
lot of
already
y'all don't
here.
even know that. A lot of y'all don't even know they already here. You know what I'm saying? You saw iRobot, right? Yeah, Android. Yeah, there you go. That right there in front of your face. But the physical one to look like me and you, look like you, smell like me. You know what I'm saying? The only way to prove that it's not me and you is to cut it open. That
Hey,
ain't gonna happen because you ain't gonna be able to do that because that's gonna be considered homicide. You be done cut one of them open and you be going off to jail not knowing you really never killed nobody.
no,
What
for
happened
real.
was you hurt the android. We can't let the world know that
Tesla
we
bot.
got an android there. You feel me?
Yeah, you seen the Tesla bots, right?
No, I didn't see them.
Look, this shit they already Look, they're gonna come out with the cheesy generic ones first to make people familiar with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're already, like we said, we already know the rappers and athletes and most of them, the entertainers and shit is already cloned devices. You know what I'm saying? But look at this shit. I'm gonna show you. Let's see if I can and you'll be able to buy this for $10,000. Hold on. Yeah.
Join our team, Tesla. Chill out.
It's gonna be a $10,000 Tesla life size robot. $10,000. And basically it'll do chores and shit like that. Like, you know, it'll help you out around the house and
You want one in your house?
it's gonna be like Siri with a body. That's all it's gonna be. You
Hey,
know what I'm
remember the,
saying?
remember, remember the Jetsons?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on now, they had the maid robot.
I mean, it's already about to come out, man. This shit crazy, man. Look. Hold on. Oh, no music. Hold on. I ain't want to do no music. Look. It's coming out, man. Shit's already coming, man.
Ooh.
It's coming. Just hold on, guys. The future is here. It's terrible, but it's here. Actually, I mean, it could be cool too. I'm not mad at the future. You know, when we was growing up, we dreamed of this shit. We thought about this shit growing up.
It was her aunt. Okay, Brittany said that was her aunt. Okay, I thought that was her mom.
Let me
Thank
get
you
with some of
for
these
correcting me on
comments.
that, Brittany.
Let me get with some of these comments, man.
Conan deleted his comment.
Try,
Schrodinger said, "Yeah, Westworld, the
on,
Stepford Wives, Terminator, to see he so Schrodinger's dad is already on this. He already hep to the game.
it's
Diaz
yeah.
said, "Guns, you were." Oh, she tell somebody, "Guns, you were absolutely right." Um, Bridget, Brigida said, "Positive love, love, love." Um, see, these comments
Ooh,
come late. So everybody in,
ooh.
Cindy Chaos,
Gat said,
sorry, hands
I like
please, thank you.
DSM 515 said only way around it is to correct your status. I like what Gat said. What people don't realize is that river and creek bottoms are stupid places to build towns, flood zones. Man, that shit crazy. Like, you know, I tell people this: geography is something that you gotta realize. Because where I live, you know what? My major problem would be a tsunami. You
Ooh,
know,
yeah, you right by the water.
oh God, man! If anything happens right here, if anything happens on the East Coast, I'm tsunami shouty. I got to get the fuck on. You know, I got to get in my car and fly as fast as I can, and you know,
Do you got an evacuation plan?
get in the car and fly as fast as I motherfucking can north. You know, that's getting them motherfucker, grab my pistol and got there fly fast as I can north with the kids. You know, that's it. I already got. I'm gonna be real. I got a thing, and I gotta redo it though. It's a big ass cooler, and I keep it filled
All
up with
right,
some foods and shit.
hey, I ain't interrupting you, bro. But Brittany said, "When is me and you getting with Gina and alive?"
Getting with Gina. Oh man,
Alive. I'll try to organize that where we can
I
both go
supposed to
there.
been do the live with Gina, but you know Gina's wrapped up in her purpose. I watch Gina. She does her own thing. She's probably studying and shit so much she ain't checking for motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm
Hey, but
saying?
look,
You know what I'm saying?
she will get in the live with us. So that was
Yeah. Oh, for
the
sure, for
little ass
sure.
thing.
I know she's got a support in her heart. I'm just talking about. I know she's got a big enough plan. She's doing her own work. Like I see, she be goddamn. She's in outer space, galactically fighting for us to protect us here on Earth. You know.
If she wanted us to get on, you gonna join?
Oh man, you know what time it is,
All
man.
right,
You know
well,
what time it is.
we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get in the live with her. You
You
gotta
know
go
what time it
too. You
is.
gotta go too.
You know
You
what
know.
time it is. I did it. Look, I did my alien abduction video last night. You know,
Tell me
real
about
talk.
that. Tell me about that.
Oh man, come on, man.
No,
Oh
I'm on
man.
the back. Tell me about that.
Well, I already told the people last night, though. You know. Well, I mean, everybody knows aliens are real, man. In Colorado, man, I've been seeing I've been with experiencing aliens ever since Colorado. You know, I'm born in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I remember when we was little, when my dad used to go to work, we didn't have no animals, right, y'all? We'd be all in the bedroom with my mama, all the kids. It was five of us. We'd be in the room, watch the TV, laid in my mama's bed, while my dad was at work because he worked nights and shit. So, it was a comforting thing. Everybody in there with mama and shit. In the middle of the night on the linoleum floor, the tile floor, you could hear bare feet slapping in the kitchen. So we already knew it was aliens because my mama had told us what she had put us on it, So a bunch of nights we would try. I wasn't never real enough. I was always too scared. I never, ever, ever tried to see it. I never, ever, ever, ever try to see it. But when I hear that shit, I would just cuff my mom's real tight and shit. So that was even from a child. You know what I'm saying? They used to come in the house and I used to ask my mama, what do they want in here? Like, what are they doing? She'd be like, they're looking for something or whatever. Like, she would just brush it off so we wouldn't be so scared, because it was literally something in the motherfucking kitchen walking around. It would be like multiple feet. You know what I'm saying? Multiple of them. So, and then I've seen them.
Galaxy said, "What y'all think about Elon Musk wanting to implant brain chips in humans, claiming it will make the blind see and
Well,
paralyzed walk?"
they already did it. I mean, they already got the human trials going, but I did see last 2 weeks ago, y'all, that they're slowed down on the human trials because whatever reason they said they were having some malfunctions. So I just seen that 2 weeks ago. So they're doing that shit, and it's gonna happen.
You
It's
you
go-
familiar, you familiar with Easter Island? Well, in Easter Island they experiment on people. All the missing people y'all notice missing, you'll never see again. Those was the people that was picked to be had these tests ran on them. You'll never see them again.
yeah, for sure.
They dump them out in the ocean. They get rid of their experiments, but back to them existing, if aliens exist. Of course, the underground cities. Them is officially real. Them is 100. They are there. All right, but please explain to me why you have vents, exhaust vents in the desert, like your chimney stacks.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can either
Like yeah.
scattered out throughout the desert,
I mean,
bro.
yeah, of
That's
course,
because
man.
they underground. They've been underground.
Of
They've
course.
been
That's where
underground.
I believe. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What I believe too. I believe sometimes when people get abducted, you got abducted. Might have been by the government. It could have been aliens, and they're using the alien technology and shit, and they could be that. But a lot of times, man, because when I got abducted and shit, I never seen the assailants. I never looked at their heads and shit. I never looked at them. But I'm be real. You got them. You got to know. You might not be going out of space to happen. Whatever's to do with your experience. Whatever you got to experience. You
Mm-mm.
know, it could really just be drug you, snug you, take you to a place, juice you up, to do whatever they're gonna do with you, and drop you back off. And then you're at this point you're a guinea pig and you're useless. Like your purpose had been served, so you could just leave a motherfucker out here. And that's the sad part about it. It's a lot that goes with dealing with aliens and shit. That's why I don't really I respect them and I know that they watch over us and me and shit like that, but I don't trust them to a certain extent because they're harsher than us. They don't have um the same emotions as us. Like if they got to come and extract a piece out your ass to save you or to save something or to do something, they're gonna just come extract it out you. So
We all waiting on the alien invasion. We waiting on it. The invasion already happened. That's
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody is saying, "Well, or do they exist?" And I don't care for the people that don't believe that they exist. First of all, and I'm tired of saying this: the cell phone you on, the TV you watch, bruh, technology. Period.
look
Whether it's
how
the
thin.
wait,
Look.
whether it's the first phone or not, we did not invent that. In
Yes,
exchange for some things, we will give y'all technology. What
yes,
can we give them that they give us? We give them people.
yes, yes,
Understand?
yes,
Whatever they do with our people, they experiment, sleep with them, do this, do that, crossbreed. That's why you got people that could to make cards disappear out of the hand, and y'all think he know how to do magic. That's extraterrestrial, man. We
yeah,
got this
yeah.
boy, the one dude, what's his name that was in that ball hanging in the city. underwater holding his breath for like an hour. Then you got the dude that stuck the knife down his throat and touched his stomach, and he did it in front of George Bush. Will Smith was there. Jada Pinkett was there. You telling me that's magic? No, y'all. They told y'all that was magic. Y'all was
Yeah,
looking at
a lot of those people
extraterrestrial
be
beings.
yeah, a lot of those people. But I'm gonna be real. Back in 1957, this is why dates and facts outweigh anything on Earth. In 1957, President Eisenhower did a deal with the aliens, and I forget the name of the deal, and you can look it up how you want to. President Eisenhower did a deal with the aliens. I think it was with a certain. It's got a code name, and basically they said for technology they'll let the aliens take a certain amount of people every year for new technology. And what do we get every year? Slimmer cell phones. What do we get? Better graphics every 4 to 5 years. What do we get? Um, Listen, this shit is so insane, y'all. Did y'all know that these phones use melanin in the chips? They use melanin to create some of these chips. I got the video on my channel, and this ain't just a reference to make you watch my video. Fuck my video. They're putting your essence, our essence, to create these phones. So that means the aliens are extracting our DNA and got them showing these people how to do this shit, and they're doing this shit on us. Why do you think there's only two types of phones that's out? Androids and goddamn iPhones, because this technology is only released to the top elites. All the rest of them are Indian knockoffs and Chinese knockoffs of the other technology. But the real technology, the iPhone technology, the reason why the iPhone could look at you so perfect and zoom so perfectly on your face and make your bumps look good and all this crazy shit is because it's an alien eyeball. It's some different technology. We're being watched by. Listen, they gave the AI to us to fucking study us. Now the AI has studied us to a point, and we're giving so much information to the AI. We're not going to be necessary in a few minutes. I truly believe that, and I don't mean to say that doom and gloom shit because I'm not scared, but I'm just telling y'all. Imagine how much data we've given to these channels, to these algorithms. And you know what's sad? I'm gonna say one thing because I'm a YouTuber. It's sad that we have to pump out so much content and it keeps us in a state of perpetuating pumping out. Like motherfuckers be making platinum hits, platinum, like some of the videos I've watched that people have made and the content been so good and the information so gripping and relevant. Niggas shouldn't have to keep making 1,000 videos. You get what I'm saying? It keeps you in a state of more content, more. So
Right, right.
it's like it keeps you submitting, and then like if you look at how the algorithms is, it's like it's like a drain of water. They'll turn the water on, you get views for one day, and they turn it off. It's like nobody reviews videos. Nobody goes back and watches more video. Like you get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, bro. It's a state of information. We're just constantly spewing information. And who's learning? The green light on the corner of my screen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Good
just,
shit.
it's kind of we did it to ourselves a little bit, y'all. You know, I ain't gonna lie, we kind of did it to ourselves. We kind of gave up. We kind of gave up a lot of
Spiritual
our
Galaxy said we've been lied to since the beginning, and that's why I told y'all.
exactly.
That's why your parents went to jail if you ain't go to school. You had
Yep.
to get a dose of that dose of that nonsense, so you don't believe nothing else but that nonsense you was taught in school. So the older you get, you'll never believe in nothing that comes natural because they told you it wasn't so.
But look, I'm gonna be real. You don't have to because I homeschool my children, and it's legal, and I pay money to do it, and I'm a teacher, and I have my own school name and all that. So what I'm saying is, we choose to submit our children to the devil. We choose to throw our children into the fire. You know what I'm saying? We as if you choose to be as sovereign as possible, because everybody has social security numbers and all that dumb shit. If you had your child in the system, you know.
Free thinker said they put all these devices in our homes so it can learn us. Ooh, I like that. Smart house. Ooh. Go down,
Yep.
you see free thinker?
Yep.
They put all these devices in our homes, smart house, so it can learn us. I
I'm
like that.
surprised. I'm surprised they. She said, "I'm surprised they haven't." Or he. I don't know. I can't see the picture. He probably looks like a dude. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't did a reboot on Smart House. I want what's Smart House? I don't know what that is. I got to get in tune with that. I don't know what Smart House is. You know.
I know you get it. Smart house. They put them all in your house. Now it's a smart
Oh
house.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, and they said in the future. Let's get into something else. Cause look, I'm gonna tell you something with the smart cities. That's where that road destruction and all that shit's coming in. Look, the smart city. I seen some research that I'm doing, and I don't know if it to be concrete, but I'm thinking they said they're gonna put a 15-minute smart city, start building those in America.
Hey, you got to hear what Schrodinger's gat said,
Yeah,
and
let,
we
let's.
talk about this all the time. He said, "Get people to self snitch all day, every day." That Alexa.
Yes,
Get
yes,
people be in the house and you look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was around somebody that had Alexa, and and then but when I found out they had Alexa, it wasn't too much I really had to say.
facts.
Because that thing right there, once you got Google, talk to me, Alexa, talk to me. I mean, it's like the clap on, turn the lights on, but this is with a brain.
That motherfucker
Okay,
develops a relationship. It'll
come
start.
on,
It'll
man.
start talking with your lingo and slang and everything.
Like what is so important that I need to put that in my house? Rich, salute. Too rich, salute, big homie, salute.
Yeah, salute to
Glad I
everybody in
got
the
to meet
building,
Brother
man.
Big Daddy on this channel.
Yeah, shout
Everybody
out.
that's in this chat, if y'all ain't subscribed to Big Daddy now, please subscribe to me. And if y'all ain't subscribed to me and y'all subscribe to him, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, subscribe to both of us, man, for real, for real. Cause I'm gonna be real with when shit's getting critical, you can always come to my channel, and I'm coming with the cutting edge, right then and there content. I'm telling you, I'm like a world detective for us, man. I'm trying to get there and keep us on our toes, at least information wise, so we could be ahead of the curve, because there's nothing we could do with these plans, but what we can do is be informed, and then on top of being informed, you can make moves to survive. Like if you know what the problem of something is, then you can create a solution. So I'm all about solutions. I'm not about just talking problems and shit. It's not about just talking about problems all the time.
Hey, I want to talk to you now. I got you on. Tell me a little bit about your knowledge on CERN.
Oh man,
Is it good?
is it what
Do you think CERN we can benefit from the CERN?
benefit? Well, listen, man, you already know it's a portal that they're trying to that they said initially they were trying to create the Big Bang. You can't benefit from creating the Big Bang. If you create the Big Bang, then you essentially implode the Earth and start over again. So if that's the initial what they said, and that's what they said they were trying to do, just to start create a Big Bang and possibly see into new dimensions. And now they're talking about they've opened up new portals and dimensions. But I got the footage, bro. Did you see the videos on my channel with the flashing lights and shit and all that?
That the recent one?
Bro, it was like 2 months it was in July. It's a few months back. Bro,
What's the name of the video? I'm gonna
I
look at it.
look, I
I'm
got the
looking at it right
footage.
now.
Look, I'll pull it up. I got the footage. The night of July the 5th was when they were activating the CERN portal. If anybody didn't know, July the 5th last year, I mean this year was when they activated it. They redid it because they hadn't been running it in a while.
Wasn't working right.
Yeah, the Hedron colliders and all that shit and all that bullshit. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, but they started back running it on July the 5th. And look, I was outside doing my laundry on July the 4th, the night of. Now, July 4th, everybody knows that's New Year's, 4th of July. That's the Independence Day. They was out popping fireworks and all that shit. 15 UFOs came out of nowhere. Came out, the lights started flashing. Before the lights, they only flashed like one or two times, but then the UFOs came out. So the
Brittany, that's
next,
Big Bayday. That's Big Bayday, Brittany. She wanted to know what your name was.
oh, Big Bad, man, y'all go, hold on, um, let me see. I can't chat. I can't chat. But go my channel just Big Bad A. BigBayday, man. Real easy, man.
Brittany Diaz put Big Bayday's channel up there.
Thank you, Diaz. I love y'all, man. Love all y'all watching too, man. I speak from straight love and a place to get us to a better state, man, because we can be better. Even if the world's crumbling around us, we can be better while the world's collapsing. It don't matter what happens. You got to stand firm and stand tall and just go through what you got to go through. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no
Hey,
running from
homie,
that.
you know that that CERN and those 5G towers don't let you remember your dreams, right?
Well, they try, but I'm good with mine. But you're right, though. You're right. You're right. They have an effect.
It affects the weak.
Yeah, they have an effect, man. You just got to be strong now, man. I'm be real. Those towers have broken a lot of people.
Yeah, they have.
They've been breaking people, bro. I've been watching people lose it, man. I'm
Yeah, but
talking about.
can't you tell when they on?
Oh yeah, you can. I can feel it, but
Yeah.
I can feel it all the time. Look, I'm just look at this, y'all. This was July the 5th. This was the night they did CERN. Okay,
Bring it up.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. Just random lights in the sky. My bad, y'all.
It
That
was
was right by my house.
so that was them messing with the CERN.
That was when they were doing it. Yeah, this is in South Carolina that I seen this in my sky, right where I live at. God is so good. He been showing me everything. You know what I'm saying? He been putting me everywhere I need to be to see what I need to see. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about that shit was going on all night long. I only got a minute of footage, a minute or so. But literally, bro, and there was no thunder. There was no boom, 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 boom. There was no thunder. It was just straight that.
You know
Just
what? Now that you said that, Gina Marie got a video. I didn't see all of it, but she got a video. There was no rain in the sky, and it was capturing lightning flashes, and this wasn't heat lightning. Of
yeah,
course, that's
for
what
sure.
somebody's gonna say, but these light sources was being fired throughout the atmosphere.
Yeah,
No
for
heat
sure.
lightning and no rain. You do the math, they was trying to do their thing.
I mean, they doing it, man. I mean, look, you got to realize that what we're fighting, and I want to read some of these comments in a section because I love everybody who's taking their time to watch us and try to communicate, and because but look, what we're fighting, y'all, you can't see it with your eyes. If you are being from another dimension, that means you could travel faster than the speed of light. That means you could move without being
Absolutely.
seen. You know what I'm saying? You
Baby,
know,
read off some of them comments. You do
let's
that.
go. Let's get to it, man. Let me read some. Free thinker. We can use this internet as a tool. Exactly. That's what we doing, man. That's what we doing, man. That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing each one teach one on this mug. Di said everyone drop links to your channel so we can. I can't go. I ain't gonna say that out loud. Um, subscribe. Got it. Love both of y'all. Stand with y'all. Facts. Thank you, Brittany Nicole Dalton. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, me or Trey Five. It don't matter who. You know what I mean? Um, Kimberly Sink, CERN is trying to break through the veil. They pretty much are. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Look, we're watching all these movies, these Doctor Strange with the multiverses and all that, the newest ones and all that. If you watch these, y'all have to watch this shit. The reason why you have to watch these new movies is because you have to see what the new agendas are. You got
Absolutely.
that's what the movies are for. Movies are not just to be entertained.
Entertainment. Yeah, they ain't for
Yeah.
entertainment.
It's for you can get a good story out of it. It's like a visual movie. Yeah, it's good to watch and all that, but you should be watching stuff that could make you think and put you in a position of thinking.
They trying to get it out there without saying it. And you
Well,
gotta be strong enough to pick up on it. So
w-
if me and you go watch a movie and everybody else got entertainment out of it and we left here with knowledge, they need to go back and see it again.
yeah, for sure. For sure. It said, let me read a couple of these. It said that's a thunderstorm about 20 miles down the wind of you. It wasn't no thunderstorm, bro. They did that shit. Look, I'm gonna be real. That was happening for 3 days back to back. And it was all going on during July 5th. I'm telling you, I live through hurricanes. I go through hurricanes all the time. I go through real thunderstorms all the time. Lights and
Sun
that
says
wasn't.
Stargate.
Yeah, it's literally a Stargate. They're literally busting through portals of time, and it's like Dragon Ball Z type shit. If you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, it's like it could be anything going on up there. But when you're seeing lights and stuff flashing, you either got a battle going on or something is
Hey,
like
hey,
shit like that.
hey, I'm sorry, homie, and I ain't want to cut you off because I'll let you run it, and I'm letting you run this.
Nah,
But
do your thing, bro.
now check this out. Very important. Kimberly said it's in our face. How do you hide something, people? If I put it right in front of your face, 90%
Yeah,
of the world ain't gonna see it. That's how
yeah,
you hide something.
yeah,
How did you wait a minute? I hit no, you didn't. You put it right in front of my. I seen that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But if you want to hide something, put it in somebody's face.
Yeah, movies are research. Ohio Train movie, for example. Harness, Tammy, for real, man. It's look literally, like I said, I collect movies. I got thousands of movies, y'all. Literally thousands, thousands. And all the movies I got from back in the day are what we going through now, man. And it's not to say life is a movie and all that. It's not to say fantasy is real, because I'm not one of those. I live in reality. I don't watch a movie and say, "Oh, that's real." That's real. No, it just
It's a
correlates.
good vibe for you too.
Who else? Gat said, you want a scary movie? Watch President Analyst James Coburn movie. Hold on. The President's Analyst. Okay. Okay. I don't got that. And I like old movies. The President's
I'm gonna look at
Analyst.
the trailer for that, Schrodinger.
Yeah, that's old school. I'm gonna watch, I need that on VHS. You can't tell it's you can tell his plan. Di said you can tell his plan. Cali having snow on us on the East Coast, having 70, 80-degree weather. Exactly. Look, y'all, they mastered this shit. They
Man, they
mastered it.
mastered making the weather, man.
They
I told
mastered that
y'all
shit.
Jay Z, and I don't really care too much for Jay Z. He a clone. He said we fly to friendly skies to change the forecast.
Yeah.
Nobody caught on that. Something wrong.
Damn, he said that, bro.
We fly to friendly skies to change the forecast.
I ain't even know he said that. That's bro. I ain't even know he said that because I don't like Jay-Z. He's such a sellout
I'm right
cornball.
with
I don't
you. I'm
even
right
like
with
him.
you.
But that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you said that. I'm like glad you caught that bar. Somebody got to catch that shit. I hear the kitty in the back. The truth is out there, man.
Hush, hush.
Harp is so. That's all it is, man. Look, I got a on my channel too, man. I got so many thousand videos, but fuck it, it's not about that. I just got a lot of reference points. It's this company called Rainex that is able to make rain and make rain and weather in different companies. They already been doing this shit. They said they were using it to stop droughts and stuff like that, right? So if you have companies that can stimulate weather and make weather, then why are we having heat droughts and why are we having droughts and why there's no need. It's just sad, man. It's sad that our parents let us go along with this shit enough to where we had to figure it out to our time. You know what I mean?
So Free Thinker said, like Megan to me is Endgame. Their game is AI, self-automated system.
You said that. Oh yeah, I see. A game is a self-automated system. It is. It is. It is, man. It is, man.
Technical difficulties. I'm back.
It's all good,
Here we
man.
go.
Look,
Um,
the chemtrails are the end game, like Too Rich said.
it was something I was gonna say. I needed one of them pops. It was something I was gonna say to you. I'm gonna let you say something so I can remember what I was saying. Keep going, boss.
Nah, I'm just reading the comments, cause I'm just being real, man. Just glad it's who's with us who can understand what we're talking about. Cause I talk to a lot of people and they be on some real simple shit, and it be frustrating me, and it makes me go into a shell, cause it's like, damn, who can I even talk to? You know what I mean?
Most
And I'm not even.
most people was controlled, bro. They can't think. I said this before. We the ones they can't control. We the threat.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a threat, cause I love my
I
country
don't,
and I
I
ain't
no,
did shit.
I don't mean we violent.
I gotta put the disclaimer
We
out there,
like the
boy.
we the whistleblowers, bro.
Nah, for
That's
real.
what they
No,
want to
I'm
call
just a
us.
truth teller. I'm just a truth teller, cause
Here you go.
I don't really want to expose nobody, pull nobody's skirt down, and nothing like that. I really don't give
Call
a
it
fuck
how
what
it
people.
is, though.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what people are doing per se. I just get tired of some shit that I could speak on. I'm a grown man now. Look, when you're little, you take shit, right? When you're a young man, you fight for shit. You fight. You scrap it out and shit like that. When you're an older man, you use your words and your pen. You know, you make your change the laws and you use your mouth to rally people and do things like that to create change and cause change. This is what a grown man's supposed to do. So it's not that I'm just one of these old washed up niggas on the internet talking. Neither is Trey 57. When you out here really trying, see, I'm really me, Big Betty. I'm really trying to promote self improvement to the point where everybody's doing better for themselves, and I'm not talking about selfish where you're money and all that dumb shit. I'm talking about being the best you that you could be. Because if everybody was the best version of themselves, we wouldn't have no problems out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? But we have these little cowards who run the world who are getting bullied back in the day. See, y'all got to realize the people who run y'all now, the people who spraying aerosol on your ass, they was getting punked when we was little. They was getting I'm putting a foot up there. Stop, get your little nigga. You can't play with me. Get out of here. I throw a rock at your ass. And I was that type of dude. Like, and I was always skinny, but I was always man enough in the hierarchy to weed out the weak links per se. So now these motherfucking weak links are in power and they're spraying domination spray on your ass. You know what I mean?
Free thinker said, "Be ready to replace the system that's about to fall."
I would. Yeah.
Spiritual Galaxy said, "Truth teller speaking from the heart." Space.
Yes.
Di said, "Too rich." Yes, our third eye is way open right now. Velvet
Facts.
Parker gave us nothing but love. Brittany is cracking up. Uh, Too rich, third eye just open. Bro, read up
Our,
some of them.
our third eye just opened, man. If I could have, hey, if I was any type of inspiration, God bless me and God bless you for real. That's real right there.
Oh,
Uh,
your boy, Too Rich, you right on that. I remember speaking about that. He said China made an artificial sun. China made the
yeah,
first artificial sun. Did not
yeah,
tell y'all this is what I
yeah.
was trying to get Bede. Do you know that sun up there? Bro, that's not the source. That's not the source. That's not where the source comes from above. That's reflected off of the source. But
What do
we
you
don't
mean?
know what
What do you mean the source?
I listen, I can't tell you where the source is coming from, but it's not
No, no, no.
coming
I'm
from
saying,
the
what do you
sun.
mean? What do you mean? What do you mean the
The
source? The source
actual
of
heat,
what?
the actual heat source. The sun simulator, that simulator up there,
Even, even.
that China got a sun, bro. They made a
Look, I know they
all
did. I
right.
know they did. But even if
Well, you heard the story when they say we gonna make something, they already did it. All right. The
now the
sun,
reason,
the sun you look at every day, did they place across the sky? You know that thing, bro. They moved that. They
yeah.
moved the
Now
equipment
look,
up.
now I agree. It's like a heating lamp for a pet. You know, that's what we are, man. You got to realize something. Look, it's like a heating lamp for a pet. Now I will say this: I do disagree with you. I do believe that is no, it's not belief. That's it. That's fake sun. That is. If you say it's fake, whatever you say, I believe you. Whatever, whatever. This what I mean. The fact that is our source of energy. That is the source, bro. It look, it might not be as far as away. It might not be what they say it is. It might not be whoop de whoop, but that is the source of the light and the heat. Because when that motherfucker comes around, animals start singing and everybody.
I understand that, but did you or did you not tell me that Earth doesn't spin? You asked me that.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's like a
So,
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like a spin around cycle. You're right. You're right.
so therefore,
Yeah, yeah.
look, this is pretty sad because right now, you and me with this little topic we speaking on right here, never be a disagreement between me because I love you like a brother from another.
Not.
So,
It's not
so,
disagreeing.
so with that being said, you said to me, "Do I believe that the Earth spins?" I told you no. You agreed with that. You don't have to, but I agreed with you. You agreed with me. Now, if the Earth ain't spinning, which we know it's not, okay. Well, the sun goes from here to there, down there, back there, okay, and then the moon moves. I already told y'all what the moon was. The moon ain't a planet. They told y'all that was a planet. Y'all seen Star Wars. Y'all know that the Star Wars, the moon was the Death Star. That's where the extraterrestrials came from. Now, your sun, that sun, I don't know how and who does it, but the sun, they put whoever they may be, they move that sun, bro.
Yeah, it's like a
You
heating lamp.
understand?
You right? Yeah, it's like a
They
heating lamp.
position that. I got
Yeah,
another one for you.
yeah. That's
And
what
I didn't want to say this. Somebody took a picture of the sun. I took a picture of the sun the same time, two different locations. We under the same sun, not too far apart. Why mine cloud covered and yours is clear as day? I'm waiting on
well,
you to say something.
well. Now you could have clouds over your area
All
though,
right, wait a minute, wait a minute. We under
cause
the same
cloud.
sun. I'm
Yeah,
an hour away max. An hour away max.
you
We
know,
under the
clouds move
same
though.
sun.
Clouds can come and go though at the
Bruh,
same
bruh.
moment.
Look, no clouds in sight in this picture. Mine has cloud coverage.
Oh, I don't know. I
Now,
believe. I don't know. I don't know. I do believe things are not what they tell people because you got shit like and shit like that. So I believe we're more connected than what we believe we are. You know,
believe in glitch
shit
in the
like that.
matrix? You believe in a glitch in the matrix?
Hmm?
A glitch in the matrix.
I mean, I seen shit on video where
Have
like
you ever been in your car? Have you ever been in your car? Right? I'm gonna let you talk. Have you ever been in your
you
car?
good.
You driving down the road, not a car in sight. This is everybody's excuse, but I gotta say it. You in the car, you look to your left, you look to your right. Bro, I look 300 yards down the road, and I don't care if you traveling at 80 mile an hour. There was no way in the world you got there. And I look to the right, look to the left, you ain't there. I turn over, boom, you come out of nowhere and you fly right across. Where'd you come from?
Yeah, there's some shit like that. There's a lot of shit like that happens. I done seen shit appear out of nowhere, like videos like cars appear out of nowhere. I mean, you know, that might be
Time
different.
lapse,
That might be
shit like that.
time lapse. Yeah, a time loop, a time lapse. Like you might be meeting somebody in the same. You might be bumping into somebody's time lap on. That type shit. But I'd say this. Cause I dream and I rationalize the supernatural with what we experience and shit like dreams and shit is very supernatural. So I
But
do
Brittany, you
know,
been peaceful lately?
yeah. Hell yeah, man. I just been chilling with people I love, really shit like that. I just go when I dream, I just and never
Thank you,
forget
Brittany.
when I hmm?
Brittany said, I believe in the glitches in the matrix. I said, thank you, Brittany.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, look, you ain't never seen the videos of birds just frozen in the air, airplanes just frozen in the air and shit like that. I seen this shit, the videos of the shit, and of course, look, I know we're in some type of matrix because if I sneeze, if I'm in the water in the shower and I sneeze or blow my nose a certain type of way, I could see these blue things that fly through the air, and then and I don't, you know,
You know them birds, you ever see birds flying in a flock? They all flying and they all going the same. They ain't bumping into each other. You like 50 birds, maybe 100, all doing the same thing, moving the same way. That's one bird. They flying
yeah,
off a frequency. That's one
it's a,
bird you see a lot. That's one bird
yeah.
moving. You understand?
Well,
Very, very
that's that.
rare. If you ever see them birds flying around a 5G tower, they can't control themselves. They going chaos. They their their
Oh
their
yeah, for
their
sure,
pattern ain't the same. They off. They just doing
for
whatever they.
sure.
You know?
I've seen the birds attacking them 5G towers, trying to break them.
Did you?
Yeah, I've seen birds trying to break them and stuff. I mean, I tell people all the time, like that's why the birds are dropping dead in masses. We've seen just over the last few years, thousands of birds just drop. That shit was on national news and everything. It's sad to see what they're doing to the planet because look, I keep telling my kids like the nature and wildlife and stuff like that. Even in where those spills and stuff are happening right now, a lot of the wildlife is being just erased, and and the wildfires and stuff. A lot of wildlife has been erased. So we're coming into a future, y'all, where you won't have squirrels. This is why in those future movies. When there's like end of days and bullshit scenarios, they don't have no animals to eat because they gonna kill away the animals. We're living through the animal dying off now. Nobody's
Hey,
realizing it or witnessing it. I mean,
hey, you know what? I really don't want to say this, but I got to, because you my dog, and we on the same level. We got our own knowledge, but when our knowledge combined is powerful. I gotta say something because you speaking on animals, and if you ready to hear this, let me know. Can I speak on this?
Yes, sir.
Now we live in a world where we live off of plant life and animals. Um, Now the world has been eating animals for how long, bro? For years.
Yeah, for
Years.
sure. For sure.
There is meat that has been put in grocery stores by the minute, by the hour.
For sure.
I'm talking over 100 years.
For sure.
We ran out of cows a long time ago, bro. We ran out of this a long time ago. And I say to people all the time, what are we eating? I ain't gonna
Hey,
stop
man.
there. I stopped to shop and save and got some steaks. My head almost fell off. I ain't prejudiced against no state, no country. I love everybody. I love everybody that walk. Treat me right, I treat you right. But I go in the store and I pull up some steaks. It say UK. Not only that, not only the fact that it said the UK. Did you ever see the video?
The Australia.
I think it's Pink Floyd. If it's not him, I apologize. But if y'all ever heard the song "Another Brick on the Wall," watch the video, and they show
Okay.
the kids in the classroom, and the dude say, "How are you going to get your blah 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 if you don't eat your meat?" So they
Yeah.
all on a roller conveyor, and they all falling off the edge one by one into a meat grinder. And if you look at it, they come out like ground meat.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. You ever
Sorry,
seen
I
the
had to say that. For
Nah,
anybody out there that's listening, I'm
look,
sorry.
no, you didn't say nothing wrong because motherfuckers are drinking kids right now. Motherfuckers are eating kids right now. You know what I'm saying? It's something, man. With like, bro, if people were really real enough and they focused in on the right things,
Yeah,
would have been there made a new situation for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Candy
check
said,
this
remember
out.
that fish that was weird.
Let me
Candy
read
said,
it.
remember that fish that was weird. Then she said that fish that was like a sponge.
Yeah, exactly. I seen that shit, but it was squid. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all about fake food, man, because I work and listen. I ain't listen. No. Let me reword this. Let me reword this because I don't want to get fired. Uh,
Please don't fire this man. Let's get it, bro.
listen, bro.
Let's
Hold
get it.
up. They got this fake meat, right? That's out here now, right? It comes the same uniform. It's supposed to be chicken breast. Chicken breast is big and flabby and it's big. You know, we know chicken breast look like. This new shit that they got in America now is literally uniform, the same meat, tender, uniform. And bro, they're serving that shit. And when you cook it, it's got look, it's fused with the nano worms.
Maria Martinez. Keep talking, baby. Maria Martinez.
Nah, I don't even want to talk about that no more, cause I'm being
No, go ahead.
real.
I want to hear it.
Y'all, people better realize the motherfuckers been eating fake food, fake meat. That's why, look, I'm a vegetarian. I'm just gonna tell you now, I'm a vegetarian. And the only reason I'm a vegetarian, and then look, it's not safe to be a vegetarian either, because they control the farms and shit too. Ain't nothing safe. What you think the spray in the air is for? Ain't nothing safe. But look, I've been a vegetarian for a long time. The reason I've been a vegetarian for a long time is because I've been knowing this shit been was crazy for a long time. When you got mince meat and chuck, ground chuck, you know, USDA, you don't know what the fuck chuck is. You know that could be chuck for real.
That's Chuck.
It's goddamn Chuck up Chuck. That's up Chuck. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I don't blame anybody for eating meat and shit. And look, I'm gonna be real. The future that we're coming into, Trey Five, is gonna be how I've been living for years, minus the bugs. The diet we're coming into is gonna be my diet. The beans and vegetables and whatever you can grow and whatever you can fruits and shit, but minus the bugs. The bugs are coming, y'all. Do
Well,
y'all
have
ever?
you ever look? Did you ever really pay attention to the commercials that they make? It's so funny. You ever notice how they advertise the cheeseburger, the steak? They got to make it so juicy. Did you ever see them advertising the commercials and the people that they got doing it? They're not eating it, but they want you to eat it.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
that's like Snoop Dogg advertising this drink, and he want you to get drunk and drink and drive, whatever. He ain't took one sip
Look,
of that.
it's like the milk commercial. The milk, they paint the milk mustache on those motherfuckers. They never take a sip of that shit.
Nope,
That was
big and
just look.
strong.
Y'all don't realize something, man, or maybe you might realize something. We were only coerced and coaxed into the diet we've been conditioned to eat in our whole lives. We were not supposed to be eating this bullshit flesh, carnage, pus juice, pus ass, nasty ass milk. We're not supposed to be eating that shit. That's a slave's diet. And they look and listen, when you have prisoners, when you have slaves, you give them what the fuck they get, right? So if their
You're
option
slaughter.
exactly. So if their option back in the old slavery days, what did they give the slaves? See, this is why history outdates everything, y'all. Look, back in the slave days, what were they giving the slaves? Chitlins, the guts,
Hey,
the
that
neck
that
bones.
Di said to you, he called the meat chuck. Start laughing. Debbie said, been looking to good potatoes.
Look, you got to grow everything. Look, you better start doing. I'm gonna tell you what I just did the other day, and I'm already up.
What's the hardest vegetable to grow?
Oh man, melons. The hardest shit to grow is the watery fruits. Like cantaloupes are pretty. They're not hard to get going, but down here in South Carolina, they get these larva worms,
Pumpkin B.
yeah bugs and shit. So it's like melons are hard to grow. Watermelons are pretty hard to grow, but everything else is easy, man. Peppers, tomatoes. I got all kinds of shit. I got strawberries right now. I got pots of strawberries, y'all. In about 2 weeks, I'm gonna have a bunch of strawberries.
Is
You
there a
know,
certain month to grow certain things?
it start now. Now, Mayflower. I mean, May. Or what? So is this April? What month is this, y'all? I don't even know. I don't care about the
Damn, you
time.
got me thinking. Well, it's March.
March. Okay, now this is when you start planting your seeds, and then March to but March to May. May the first is when the professional gardeners do it, but I start now because where down here it gets warm. You know what I'm saying?
Di said, I'm glad I don't drink milk just looking at someone milking a cow. She really have to say milking a cow. I
It
seen
is.
somebody had a. I understand
Well,
you living on a farm. You got the
I
farm
was
life.
about to say. I was about
You
to say that.
kids how to they had the commercial with the
Hey,
mustache milk, and you had to. They told him he was gonna grow up big and strong. Remember that?
yeah, yeah,
Bro,
facts.
Kevin Hart said it best. I was never big and I wasn't big and strong until I started working out. Milk
Yeah,
didn't do
facts.
nothing good for me. I
Nah,
ate my
milk.
cereal. I was killing that milk. I was
Yeah.
still a little dude in school.
Yeah, milk is why all the little kids run around with congested, snotty noses because they have a lot of pus and extra mucus built in them. When the parents keep giving these kids milk and shit, the kids have snotty noses. That's why it's excess mucus and cheese and all that shit. People don't realize the type of body our bodies really need electrical foods. Like I'm not a Dr. Sebi, but like Tammy said, if you ever knew who Dr. Sebi was, there's certain things that you need. Like my body requires shit like arugula and different cilantro and high energy leafy foods and shit like my body now, y'all, I could run off a handful of berries for a few hours. Give
Call
me
them
a hand.
Florida farmers. He said, "You ever drink almond milk?"
Yeah,
Uh, Debbie
yes,
said, "I drink almond milk."
me too. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I drink almond milk too, Debbie Two Cats. Look, the Walmart brand. Let me tell you how sick the world is right now, y'all. I tell everybody about natural flavors, and I'm not really gonna get into it too much unless Trey Five wants to. I don't even want to talk about that shit like that.
No,
But
well, we could talk about it. What you want to talk about?
no, listen, man. This okay? You ever seen the movie okay, they study us they study us with our bonus cards. They study our shopping patterns. They study what we eat. They study what we like, right? So in the midst of when I buy what I buy, there's certain things that I can't buy or that I can buy. There's certain things that I can't buy because a lot of shit has natural flavors, right? So I got my go-to products that don't have the natural and artificial flavoring in it, right? So when I used to get the almond milk from Walmart. The shit was cheap. It was only $1 and something, but it didn't have no natural flavors, right?
They
So
Tammy said, "Where you get your protein at?"
me, beans, cashews, pistachios, um, cashews, pistachios, beans, every now and again I'll do some tofu, but that's real feminine. You know, tofu gives estrogen, so I try to not do tofu so much. But sometimes I eat Boca burgers because Boca burgers are the only veggie burger without the natural flavors, the meat natural flavors in it. So
Okay, you good. Boca
it's
Burgers.
got it's they're good for me because I'm used to the taste of it and all that, and it gives me that feel. But I'm gonna be real, it's estrogen, you know, so it gives you more estrogen than a man or male should need, you know. So
How
it could
hard is it to go from a meat eater to a vegetarian?
Oh man, easy if you easy, bro. Like, and also too, I do eat some dairy too. So yogurt, like some like regular plain Greek yogurt, the thick yogurt without fruits and shit, that gives me protein. It's just different shit, man. You know.
Debbie, I love beans. You right, Debbie beans is good. I love.
Yeah,
I done
beans
had
and
every
rice.
bean known to man. When I was a
What?
kid, I really didn't. I grew up on like navy beans, lima beans, black eyed peas. But I eat all the beans now. Like beans are really good, and you're right, they got a lot of protein in them that you can steer yourself away from eating meat if you eating a lot of beans. So I have done some meal prepping with some beans before, but I need to stick to it. That's my problem. I gotta stick to it. I don't have to have meat, people. I grew up eating meat, sorry, but it is what it is. I
Look,
can pull away from it. I just gotta find something that's gonna satisfy me
look.
other than that. It's the meat I crave the meat taste. That's
Yeah,
what
and the brain, the taste sensors in the brain is fats, salts, sweets, and shit like that. So that's it touches one of our main brain sensors. So it's not something that we're not supposed to eat. Like, I won't say I'm against meat, but everybody to his own. But look, Tammy said something I want to touch on it. She said natural flavors are bio secretions of all kinds, and that's the very much truth. But I'm gonna be real.
damn,
It is because I'm gonna be real. Natural. You got to study them all because some of it are derived from aborted baby fetuses. The majority of it is arrived from aborted baby fetuses and fetal cells, like kidneys and different body parts from the abortions. Okay, and then some of it, like the natural raspberry flavor. Let me tell you where that comes from, y'all. It's a secretion that comes out of a beaver's butt.
wow.
They get these brown things that come out their butt, and then they took it and they
I ain't
made.
laughing, brother. Wow,
Nah, it's
wow.
a fact. This shit's funny, bro. It's
No, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. I
Look,
ain't laughing at
they
you.
take the glands. Look, they literally hang these boo booey looking, brownie looking things out the beaver's butt. And who the fuck went in the beaver's ass? That's what. No, no, for real. God bless the beavers, bro. You
Bruh,
know what I mean?
man, wait a
God
minute.
bless the beavers,
Look,
bro.
hey,
Just for
hey,
us to
look.
have natural
I,
fucking strawberry, wild berry, raspberry.
hey, read what your boy Freethinker said to you. He said his comment was 11:30. He said it's easy, but I'm ignorant regarding the diet. If the system shut down, I'd adjust. But while it's up and running, I just
I
eat.
just eat balance. I'm gonna be real. Look, let me tell you about that though. Please, let me tell you something. When they got us eating these flesh, right? This is the purpose of the flesh eating.
And read Collins after you say that.
Let me
Read
read.
Collins.
Hold on. Let me read. Hold on. Let me. We eat our blessed animals on the farm, not tortured animals. Exactly. That's the difference. It must be blessed and taken humanely, not tortured. Look, if you have your farm and you growing that motherfucker, you love your cow. You fed that motherfucker. You watered that motherfucker. You made sure he didn't have no boils. You made sure he was healthy. He was clean. I'm not against the American farmer because I want a farm. I would strive to have a homestead and a farm. I have nothing against the American if you get
Slaughter an
cow,
animal.
hell yeah. What? I'm a hunter, bro. I've been hunting before and all that. I'm a man. I like to hunt and all that. But yeah, I would do that. I would eat an animal if I slaughtered it. You get what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, that I'm not against that. But with the mass production, the slavery style, the assembly line style of the way we're eating pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, not only we eating the pain and suffering, look at our bodies, y'all. People say eat balance. You can eat balance. My boy said eat balance. But look, let me tell you what the purpose of the eating the human meat is.
Ain't
If
it?
you
You
have
ain't gotta apologize. She said, yes, beaver butt tastes like vanilla. Then she went
it
down and said,
exactly.
I wasn't being rude, Tammy. No, we don't take nothing rude in here.
Nah,
You
what's the
good?
real?
You good?
We in
You good?
here. Yeah, facts.
And Annie good. Annie Richards, you good for that? You all good?
Facts, and it's the thank you, Annie, for saying that. I'm glad somebody knows what I'm talking about and could confirm that. Because I would never lie just to talk and to sound like I know it all. Because I don't want to fucking know it all. I'm just well educated. I inform myself. But look, the reason that they got people eating the babies, our own flesh, right? If you give your dog, listen to me, y'all. If you give your dog raw meat and blood, it will turn him to a carnal savage. It will turn him into its carnal state of being a rabid fighting dog. So if you want your population to be rabid and more violent, more aggressive, you give them their flesh and it makes them more aggressive. Why do you think crime is so up? Why do you think some people, the eaters, the real eaters, the zombies out here who just live to eat, they're already brain gone. You could see they gone. Their faces be gone. The motherfuckers who live to eat, they're not even here. You know what I mean?
Helen, that's for you.
You know, and I love everybody. I'm not judging nobody for overeating, but that's why you have to be informed of what you're putting into your bodies because you could be cannibalizing and developing a taste for something. Imagine if you have a taste for blood, right? And it's subliminal and it's really you have a real taste for that shit, right? And then they turn the food source off, right? They turn the food source off. They turn everybody against each other. They make everything so fucked up and vile. You won't have no problem eating them motherfucker because you already got the taste for it. You're already programmed for it. You're already doing it. This is what see. No, people don't think about future enough. And I'm sorry to get like riled up like I am, but
No, I
people
like
don't
the
think
energy. I like the energy.
people don't think about the future enough to where they saying like, damn, why do they got them give us this and shit and this and that? This I call it the demon diet. I call it the demon diet. It could also be that these are the people who run the world, the demons who run the world. This is what they eat. So it could also be that they're putting in the food because this is part of their diet. And we're just wrapped up in the scheme and then fuck everybody with this is what we eat. So it could be one or the other, but I think it's a game against us because the products that have the natural flavors, the Coca-Colas and the sodas, they're always sitting on the shelf. Nobody even wants that shit no more. People buy it and it's just they don't drink the whole thing no more. Yeah, man, you can, man. I'm not the only motherfucker, man. Your stomach tells you when you're on that toilet and your stomach's disagreeing. It's them damn babies in that shit, man. You know,
You
and
like
I
that?
and
Yeah, and you don't feed me that. Your body give you a message. Yeah, some people don't heed the message. They just keep doing dumb shit.
yeah.
You know, your body will give you a sign something ain't right. Just like pain. Pain is an indication something is wrong.
Spiritual Galaxy, shout out to you, sweetheart. That was deep. I mean, life is deep. You know, we gotta think just as deep as our enemy, and our enemy is the person who's trying to take us out. I'm not here saying whoever he is or she
And
or
look,
I'm not.
and
You know,
they come in at all angles. Now you sitting there talking about the food. I told you them commercials they putting up advertising that stuff to make you go out and buy it. They ain't eating it, you buying it. The Colonel, McDonald's, all them fast foods, all bruh, that's not to help you.
look,
You understand?
my boy Free Thinker said you're right, but the vegans are too. Look, the vegan food is not safe. Look, niggas think they eating Beyond Meat. That shit is Beyond Meat. It's got them soil and green. You know what I mean? So of course, bro, bro, niggas think I'm a vegan. I'm a this. I eat a vegan burger. No, you ate a goddamn baby burger, and you just a dumbass that got tricked into a new trap. Of course, man. Nobody's safe, bro. Like that's why you're not supposed to really. You're not supposed to indulge in much at all. The old back in the day, simple people used to get ration type of lifestyles and eat on the go as they lived, and niggas wasn't really eating as much as we do now.
Boy, they selling them army rations online and to be honest, everything that we eat is tainted. It's touched by them. There's no
Yep,
escape. There is no escape.
that's
It's
a
gonna
fact.
take it's gonna take some and not hurt some. And
Exactly.
I pray every day that I'm on the side that it ain't gonna hurt because I gotta survive. I'm gonna
Uh,
do what I gotta do to survive. I'm gonna play my cards right while I'm here. But everything we eat, drink is tainted. They touched it.
yep.
There's no way out of it. There's
Look,
no escape. You under
The
the
re
dome, bro. We under the dome.
look, the reason I exactly like a snow globe, bro. It's like a snow globe. That's what we are. But I'm
And
gonna
they
be real
sitting
with you
back, they
though.
sitting back, they sitting back watching. We in
Yeah, of
exhibit.
course.
We in exhibit.
Look, the reason I go so hard though, you was on the phone. You heard what my daughter said. She said, "Daddy, what?" She said, "What? You gotta save us and keep us alive." And then
I heard that. When I heard
she
that,
hugged me and said, "I'm scared." You
when
know,
she
and I
said that, I played like I ain't hear that. But when I said it to you, that gave me chills, man.
mm. And the crazy thing is, y'all, I don't promote fear to my children. My children watch kids shit. And they do kid shit. They play video game Mario Kart and play, they're kids. I don't never put this weight on them. That's why I'm out here in my office talking to them, talking to y'all. I never put this weight on my babies.
You're a good dad, man. I see your videos. You taking your kids out to the park. You going here, you doing that with them. You do things
Yeah,
that a
man.
man's supposed to do. Cause there's
Yeah.
niggas out here that don't excuse them. Y'all don't like that word nigga. I'm sorry. But it's niggas out here that don't do for their kids, bro.
Yeah.
And people
Those are
want to
niggas
take
though.
care of their kids, man.
Yeah, those are niggas.
So,
People
yeah, you a
people
real man,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Keep doing what you're
Facts.
doing, man. I see that shit from far away.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
salute for that. It's a
I
lot of bust
appreciate you.
downs out here. It's a
I
lot of
appreciate
bust downs out here. Me and my brother, we was raised by one man. My father raised two boys. I never seen prison. I never seen a juvenile
Yep.
detention center. When I
Hey
was a
man,
baby, go ahead.
I'm so sorry when you was a baby. Web, I'm so sorry.
No, I say when I was a baby, man, I needed blood when I was young. My mom's ain't want to give it to me. Rest her soul in peace. She passed away back in like 2014. I only knew my mom when I got older. I knew her when I
Hmm.
was young, only when she was bringing Christmas gifts over to drop them off and to say she loved me. But saying you love me ain't love me because I don't know who you are. So
Yeah,
when she
for sure.
come around, I used to cry. My brother knew who she was in his mind, but in reality, we didn't. We only knew her on holidays. You
Yeah,
understand? My
special
father,
occasions.
my dad, he was a bad look. He was bad. He was a bad dude, man. He did what women say that men can't do. My
Yep.
dad, I never want to hear a woman talk down on a man because I had a man raised. My father played two parents,
I'm
bro.
doing it right now, bro. I'm doing it right now
And I
for three,
salute to
bro.
that. I salute to that.
It ain't easy and
And
it
I
ain't
love all the
cheesy.
women out there. I love all the women out there doing their thing
Yeah,
too.
what? We
You
need
know,
a wife. I need me a wife. I'm looking for a wife. What you talking about? I need a wife. I don't, but I'm saying it ain't easy and it's not the best thing to be alone. That's why I tell people, man, love who you with and be with who you love, man. Don't take people for granted. When somebody piss you off, it's gonna be all right. Everything's not supposed to be happy all the time.
hey Day Day, you gotta respond to this.
Let me
Helen
read it.
Helen said, my baby girl, when she was 2, said, Mom, can we eat creatures?
Yep.
She's 14 now. We have been vegetarians ever since.
Yep. Yep. We can't eat creatures. Yep. My kids, I'm gonna be real, cause they know about the nanobots and the bananas and stuff. My daughter don't play that shit. When they be away from me and stuff, she be like, "No, we can't eat. They got worms in it." Like my kids know, So God bless everybody who taught their kids the truth in this world, man. God bless everybody, cause the truth it will set us free, but the truth is like taboo now. I don't understand this shit for the life of me, but God bless all the parents who stayed down and taught their
Man,
kids the
love you.
way. You know, sorry, Trey. Trey,
Velvet, love you too. Tam, sorry to hear that, Trey. Love you, Tam. Colin said, I think back how I found you blokes, and I know in my heart, my soul, we are one. Absolutely, we are one. Y'all, we all are one.
yep,
A lot of people just ain't woke to
yep,
realize that we all in this shit together. Everybody want to go
yep. We
against each
are.
other for what?
Yep,
Can't go against
yep.
the grain. You're gonna lose.
Look,
Don't do that.
the division tactics. I say this all the time on my channel.
That's a
Division
war
tactics
tactic, bruh.
is what got
Separation.
us all divided, bro. Yep.
It's a fucking war tactic.
Yep. Look, that isolation we just went through last couple years, y'all better brace yourself because that wasn't nothing. And that almost broke a lot of people. And broke a lot of people. That shit broke a lot of people. That shit made me happy to be free. you
Can we do this more often, big homie? Go live.
come on, man. You know what time it is. I'm always available, bro. Like as long as
Let's
I
do
got
it.
time,
And next time we're going on your channel. We're gonna do this on your channel.
it's good. Good conversations. Let me see. Oh, what's up with the bananas? Oh man, go on my channel and go on Big Bad A and look up why bananas are 50 cents a pound. Go look up why bananas are 50 cents a pound. They got the nanobots, all the worm, they're infused with nanobots, the nano worms. It's so scary now. Go to Walmart or any grocery store, buy a small bundle of bananas, peel it open, and you'll see these string hair things, worm things come out, and they move, they get onto your skin, and they attach themselves to you. It's the craziest shit you'll see in your life. So imagine when you eat it, they
Look, we
all
was
in your
talking
motherfucking
we
ass.
was talking about, in some of the movies and people thinking it's movies and it's entertainment. It's not. Movies has been speaking about that for the longest. We are indulging in all of this food and we all contaminate. Forget the food, we contaminated, bro.
Yeah, we are, bro.
Everybody talking
It's so
about
bad.
parasites, man. We got them in. They live and
Look,
living in all of us.
it's so bad, y'all, man. Ah, man, it's so bad. I had shit happen to me, y'all, that no human would even believe, man. And I ain't even gonna talk about it. But yeah, man, all that parasite shit, all that worms, all that nano worm shit. I'm gonna be real. Sometimes, y'all, when I get sick, I get the worms in my eyes. It be in my eyes. You know, it's crazy. Like this shit is not a joke. We have natural what do you call it? What do you call it? Floras and weird bacteria and shit in us anyway. We're nothing but an ecosystem. Our body is like a whole live universe. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that shit balanced, man. You know. Yeah, it's about that time.
Hey,
What's up?
I don't like that squeezing thing.
What squeezing thing?
Make with the honey. I want to make it.
You wanna freeze some honey? Just wait till I get in and I'll help you with it,
With
okay? Cause
cinnamon.
so you don't waste no product. All
I
right.
will do it.
Yeah, we can do it, but just wait till I help you so we don't wait so you don't waste it, all right? Cause
Do you
that's
have
good honey.
soda? Do you
Hmm?
have soda?
Do what?
Do you have soda?
Yeah, in the refrigerator. What, root beer's in the refrigerator? Coming in a
I'm gonna
minute.
put
I'm
it
about to
in
be
a
done.
water bottle, and then you're gonna put corn syrup. It will make the same thing that we did
All right.
with the
I'll
honey.
help you with it.
It will make the same thing.
I got you.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, big homie, I'm gonna let you wrap this live up. Tell
Yeah,
everybody
man. All right.
we're gonna
Yes,
do this
sir. Yes,
again.
sir, man. This time for me to get back to the fam. I'll say this, y'all. This is our time to shine, man. With them saying, hold on, with them saying we're on limited time frame, y'all. Go ahead. Yeah. With them saying we're on limited time frame, aka Agenda 2030, the world's population will be reduced down to 1/10 of the population. That's the plan. With them spraying shit in the air, y'all. With them tainting our food, what are you gonna do? Are we gonna keep walking this blind path of doom, or are we gonna rise up and be better? Not saying do nothing against nothing. Say make wiser choices and better life choices, and eat better and think better and do better. You know, because that's what it's all about, man. You
And
can't
said that
change the world.
Annie Richards said that was cute with your babies in the background, bro.
Oh yeah, man, it's every day, man. It should be so much. It's so much enjoyment I get just being a dad. Like it's constant journeys and constant adventure. I love that shit. You know, it keeps me going. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't even probably be alive, man. Because they give me just the push to keep living. You know what I'm saying? To keep going and stay strong and shit. So I appreciate everybody who tapping in, man. Y'all go to my channel if you haven't
Love
subscribed.
all of y'all.
Yeah, man, for real. I appreciate everybody on here, man. Big Bad A on YouTube, man. Big Bad A on Cash App. If you feel like fine and donating, we don't want money, but it's not about that. But hey, it's all good. Single dad. Trey 57, I love you, my brother. We've been rocking, good friends. Um, it's like I've been knowing you for years. I appreciate you for sharing your platform, and I
Hey,
appreciate you.
big homie. Hey, send me your cash app. I'm gonna send you something. Love you like a brother, Chief.
Yes,
All
sir,
the way
man.
from the East Coast to wherever you at. You already know how it is. We're gonna
Yes,
link
sir.
up one day and we're gonna do something big. That's a promise, man.
Oh
We
man,
only live
look,
once, bro. We only live once. I'm gonna show you something.
we already linking up together, and us linking up together right now has pulled roughly 650 some more than that, people together. So that's a blessing in itself. You know, us uniting together has brought people together. So Annie Richards, Colin, Helen, Tam Ellison, Tammy, all
Bro,
y'all.
look,
You
and
know,
we all,
everybody.
everybody in here already know
We
the
already
sleep,
know.
the sleep,
Bro, these
the
are
sleep,
these
the
are
sleep,
reoccurring names for sure.
sleep paralysis is done. It's time to wake up, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Love
Time to
y'all,
wake up,
man.
man. I'm up. Get the coffee ready. It's time to wake up.
Big facts. Look, I gotta go round two. I gotta get up with these. I gotta be on point for these babies, man. I don't get no sleep, man. Study, 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 y'all. Don't waste your time. Stop watching all the shows and bullshit and watch the real shit so you can be well informed. Because when things do shift and change, you want to be ready for it, and it don't happen to you. You can happen to it. You know.
You already know what time it is. Your boy Trey 57 Productions. Get with it, get left behind. And I'm gonna say this to all of y'all: do something good for the body each and every day.
Yes,
If
sir. Yes,
you ain't gonna
sir.
do it for yourself, do it for me. I love y'all.
Look, yes, sir.
We out here. Love you, bro.
Mhm.